Let's learn the concept of definite integrals. The integral which we specify like this f of x dx, this was called indefinite integral or normal integrals. Now when you specify some values for these ones, that make sure that this integral is between these two limits is called a definite integral. Okay, why we say so is to find the value of this, what you do is you take the function f of x dx, and if it is between the limits a and b, you first integrate it. Like for example, if you integrate f of x, you get y of x, or maybe g of x. Okay, it's another function g of x, and then you apply this limit, so which is like a and b. Okay, and what you do is you first sub in the values of b for this one, for g of that function, or g of b, then you subtract it with g of a, which is the second value of the integral. And once you simplify this, you will get a integer, not an integer, sorry, you will get a numeral. So it contains a definite answer, so that is why it is called definite integral. Let's take an example and learn it. Like if you have 2 to 3 x dx, this is the function. What you do is you just take the function first and then you integrate, which is like x square over 2, and then you have to apply this limit, so which is like 2 and 3. Okay, and then what you do is you sub in the value of 3 for this function, which is like 3 square over 2, minus sub in the value of this, which is like 2 square over 2. Okay, then you simplify it, which is like 9 over 2 minus 4 over 2, which is equal to 5 over 2. Okay, this holds good for any function. Like for example, if you have a function minus 1 and 2, 2x minus 5 dx, you first integrate it, which will be 2x square by 2 minus 5x, and then you apply the limits of minus 1 and 2, so which is equal to, I can simplify this first, so x square minus 5x within the limits minus 1 and 2, and that will be 2 square minus 5 times 2 minus 1 square times 5 into minus 1. Okay, which is equal to, you simplify this values, and then you will get like 4 minus 10 minus 1 plus 5, so which is equal to minus 6 minus 6, which is equal to minus 12. Okay, so you are getting a definite value out here. Let's take another example. So integral of 4 to 9 1 by root x dx. So as we know from integration rule, you have to simplify this 1 by root x, so that I can write it as integral of x to the power of minus 1 over 2 dx, that is 4 to 9. And then you integrate this, x to the power of minus 1 over 2 is nothing but x to the power of 1 over 2 over 1 over 2 within the limits 4 to 9, and then you simplify 9, you simplify with the limits, so 9 to the power of 1 over 2 over 1 over 2 minus 4 to the power of 1 over 2 over 1 over 2, and we know that 9 to the power of 1 over 2 is square root of 9, which is like 3 by 1 over 2 minus 2 over 1 over 2, which is nothing but 3 times 6 minus 4, which is equal to 2. Okay, same applies for exponents and trigonometric values, etc. So let's take an example of a trigonometric values. But the trigonometric values, your range will be the angle which is expressed in radians. Okay, so for example, if 0 to cos pi by 4 cos 2x dx, okay, the integral of this is sine 2x over 2, and the limits is 0 to pi over 4. So then that will be sine 2 pi over 4 over 2 minus sine 2 times 0 over 2, okay, which is equal to half minus 0, which is equal to half. So when you are trying to put this into the calculator, remember that you need to put a bracket here, and also you need to put a multiplication sign over here, otherwise you will not get the value correctly. Also it should be in radians. These are the two things which you have to note when you are putting this in the calculator. Okay, now let's do one with exponents also. So integral of 0 to 2 e to the power of 4x dx. So integral of e to the power of 4x is e to the power of 4x by 4 within the range 0 and 2, and that will be e to the power of 4 times 2 by 4 minus e to the power of 4 times 0 by 4, which can be written as 1 by 4 e to the power of 8 minus 1, because e to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so this is the concept of definite integrals.